All right. Well, without further ado, let's double check to make sure that things are working as expected. But I hope that this is the beginning of my streaming from the East Coast. Oh, is that okay? I hope that's not the quality of this. Uh, the YouTube stream looks extremely awful. But we'll have to wait and see. Does Twitch look bad? No, Twitch looks pretty shiny. All right. Well, so I've been gone for a while. To anyone who noticed, thank you and welcome back. I'm on the East Coast, taking care of a family member. What in the world? And yeah, I'm gonna keep streaming. It took some time to get everything updated. Got myself a laptop set up here now, but yeah, we're gonna play some games and get back into the swing of things since it has been a hot minute since I have played anything. And both of the games that I want to be playing right now have updates out at the moment. We have Darkest Dungeon 2, which just came out with an update yesterday that I'm dying to try. And perhaps more excitingly, or less, more surprisingly for today, The Last Spell also has an update. So we'll be working on some technical difficulties of the setup and getting everything sorted out. But for the time being, let's get into a little bit of playing some video games. Oh, sweet, sweet release. We have a game in progress at the moment, and given the nature of the update, I have no idea if this is going to be an absolute disaster or not. This was an Apocalypse 4 difficulty, I believe. So, let's make sure that things look good on the big screen. Certainly look good to me. And let's see. Uh-oh. Wait a second. Something is a bit funny here. Did WASD not used to... Oh, I was using the arrow keys before? Ah, I see. Okay, well... Do we have... Is everybody coming in from the side? No, we got bottom and side, and I don't remember any of our people. So let's take a moment and figure that out. Ooh, Vidal, you've seen better days hit points wise. Where have I left myself, and why am I doomed? These are the questions that we will be asking ourselves. But actually, I haven't even hit record, so let's get that rolling. All right, so what was only a couple of days in YouTube time is a rather staggering amount of time in olden time. So let's get ourselves reacclimated. There has been an update that has come with a whole bunch of different changes, including at least one new enemy that I see is already presenting itself to us. But let's take a look at our characters really quickly. We have our caster, Vidal, who I guess I'll put over here somewhere. And then we have another caster, who I think is newer to the excitement. Patience. And then we have someone with a we have rifle longbow, and then we also have our hammer friend. All right, so we'll do something like that. Things are looking good at the moment. Just in terms of overall aesthetic. I wonder if I do that. All right, that feels better. That feels more natural. I don't know if that was that way before and I just messed up. And why is this sensor still alive? We'll have to kill that at the end. But we've spent all our gold. This may very well be the death of us, but I think it is time to pay the piper. Into the breach, dear friends. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to remember that that microphone is there. Now, I know that there's a turbo mode, but we'll give it a moment. Lovely. So, right off the bat, we have hoppers. What can I learn about hoppers? They have a decent movement range. They do very little damage, so they must be buffing other things. Looks like they buff with resistance. Okay. Interesting. Let's move you here. And I think, ooh, that still doesn't get the kill, which is very very unfortunate. Does this guy have a Santa hat on? Let's just retreat back, and then I guess we'll try and cut off this side. Well, I guess we have some good isolated targets here. That won't be an isolated target, though. Alright. Retreat like that. This side looks a little less bad, although we have the hopper doing stuff. My least favorite thing. Stuff. Yeah, everything feels a little cleaner at the moment. I'm digging it. These guys have a lot of hit points. 100 health. So the answer is no. I think I'm gonna... Oh! So when it dies, it does stuff too. Interesting. Okay. I get it. So let's get these two guys poisoned up. I'm going to move over here and give them a bit more support. So here's the new wound mechanic. So it's -1 movement point, and that's denoted under the health bar there. Unfortunately, when I move my cursor away, it goes away, but it's over there. Who still has action points? All right. I'll come over here and see if I can sneak a longbow shot around the corner. Ooh, can still get that. That's nice. Maybe you just... Might actually be worth firing off the slowdown there. Just to try and give a little bit of support, since it looks like you're already dead. You're not moving. Alright. Okay, we got another hopper over here. Okay, so that's buffing resistance. Okay, so we'll just drop one of these. Wherever it propagates to will be good enough for government work. This is a great slowdown. Okay, this should propagate nicely, so let's do that. It's not the way I was expecting it to propagate, but that's alright. Let's get rid of you. -20 damage, -3 move. Okay, so when the hoppers explode, they have a negative impact on things. Got it. All right. Let's see. How much? I think that's too much movement to spend there. Well... that was almost too good to pass up. Ooh, but that really did not get to where I wanted it to get to. I want to take this guy out, and I may have missed the window on that. Okay, so they get a buff. Oh wait, this time they didn't get. Okay, so the buff debuff seems to be a little random. Nope, that does not give us the range. So I can definitely put more damage in on this with the longbow. Yeah, actually, without even moving, so I'll do that. Ooh, that was more expensive than I wanted it to be. But I guess that's what I get for using the longbow like that. Can't get a shot on them. I'm worried this guy's just going to come around and still hit us. Well, we can... Can we just watch out you? Maybe we can do that, and then just hip shot like one of these guys. Alright. Okay, so you still have action points. Okay, so we should be safe here. And we have one action left. Alright. That's a lot. Ooh. That's a lot of hoppers. That's a lot of hoppers. Now, we didn't lose the action point, which is good. Now, that's getting one that's not... let's just do that and see what we get. Okay. And then we even get one more, which there's a guy here. Okay. There we go. That's pretty good. Now, this was a huge mistake, getting the second wound on this guy. I'm feeling very bad about that. Okay. Curious the things that are happening here, but I'll slow them down, and then I have to back up with them. I forgot this is big catapult strategies, isn't it? So I need to be thinking about using those. This one might even be... Yeah, that's pretty good. Still not entirely sure if that's good or bad. Ooh, we do have our first blocker, too. Is out on the field. Oh, still desperately clinging to their shield. Last remnant of their lives as a soldier, these claws still hold the line. They will protect allies behind them with their buckler, so you'll have to defeat them in order to reach the back lines. Ooh, I like that. And then what are the hoppers? Dastardly creatures are feared for the strange liquid they spit. While it is highly toxic to humans, it strengthens the bodies of the monsters mutated by the mist. Ah, and they have a bunch of things. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Can I... Okay, good enough. Alright, I think this will propagate around decently. Unclear if that was the best use of resources, but... Oh my. You've already acted? Friend behind the tree? Looks like yes. Alright, so... Let's see. What can we do here? That doesn't secure the kill. I think we slow down the back line again. We are getting hit here, so we need to be a little careful. These two are going to come around the wrong side, so there's only so much that can be done about that. The blockers don't seem to have too much in the way of strength coming out, so... Okay. Could have a pretty good death ray going there. Oh, hello. This is our first elite? Energetic. Elite Splitter. Tall, muscular, and wielding a long axe, they seem like the kind of monster that can deal a decent amount of damage in front of them. And then Energetic can move and attack again at the end of the enemy turn. Oh, so I get 2 turns? Interesting. Okay. Okay, so if I move to here, I think I can still... retreat? No, I cannot retreat to safety. Alright, so maybe we move to here. Can I get the shots that I need off? I think we continue trying to slow folks down. Oh. That was a 1% dodge? You don't say. This guy seems to have a lot of hit points. 1,200 hit points on that Elite Splitter. Okay. Color me slightly concerned. So we've used up you. Alright, we have... So if I do this, it's going to blow up on me? Okay, that doesn't seem to be as bad a thing as I thought it might be. Ooh, still can't... I thought I could get in there on that one. Oh, oh, I get a buff for that. How curious. I was not expecting that. I think we got a pretty sweet death ray here. Alright, I'm just gonna... Oh, I can't get that because of the sensor. It's really inconvenient. Oh my gosh. The line of sight issues that I'm currently having are not to be underestimated. Ooh, how did I leave that person that open? This one is a little too far forward, I fear. Just gonna try to clean up some of these ones that are overly close. But we're gonna be leaning on some catapult action pretty soon here, I think. Why do you still have an action point? I don't think there's much we can do with it. So let's just buff our dodge. Are the spitters bluffing? Are the spitters buffing me? Okay, yeah, this guy needs to get needs to gain a little bit of chill, I fear. Okay, let's see. That's not great. Ooh, that's not a kill. Okay, we'll get a bit of range, and then I think I'm gonna... No, I think we gotta save that. Get rid of those two. We do that to continue slowing things down, and then... So if I take this guy out, then I can put some serious damage in on this guy, it looks like. Jeez, that was less than I imagined it was going to be. That was far more expensive than I think I wanted it. Oh, the coughs. Oh boy. All right. Deep breath. Not used to talking this much, apparently. Silly me. All right. Where were we? All right, we have full action points here. This looks like a pretty good propagate target. How far is this guy making it? All right, far enough that I need to move. they're starting to come in a bit. This guy. Yeah, this guy's the one that's kind of in an awkward place. Can I get a shot at him? All right. Okay, things feel a little better now. But ooh. Yeah, let's spend the mana on this lightning bolt. Alright, we're gonna have some come in. We have 94 to go. This super elite is still alive, which is its own special kind of obnoxious. But we might... Actually, these ones over here pretty soon are gonna come into play, so... Super Elite is not isolated again, which is a shame. Are you? You're not within my minimum range. Oh. Okay, so the Super Elite did isolate itself, so let's... Cool. All right. Like to see it. Okay, so let's start with... Yeah, we're not quite close enough for that yet. Let's see, who do we... Yeah, we can knock that guy out. That's pretty good. Alright, so... We still don't have any great shots here. This one's pretty good, though, so let's just clean things up a little bit. Let's see, what are we trying to do here? I think we can take out this middle area. Did I use up? Yeah, I've used up all of these too. Oh, in fact, we're down to this singular friend. Let's just take them out of the equation. We can't get there from there. So I think this one is going to survive unless I use a catapult shot, which I'm not inclined to want to do. If I just move forward one, can I... Oh, I can get you. And if I move back to here, I'm safe. Alright, that feels pretty good. And then next turn, we'll have a lot of catapults coming out. Alright. I need to be taking advantage of our propagation boons, but that's okay. Robbie, Merry Christmas to you as well. It's good to see you. I know I've been gone for a long time. I was wondering if you would show up, and I'm really glad to see you. How are you doing? the last spell got an update, so I've been having a great time so far tonight playing with all the new enemy types. That's been pretty cool. Can I get in here? Nope. There's a tree stump in my way. Let's see if I... Does this get the kill? That one didn't, though. All right. Let's see. We're going to have to do a bit of cleanup here to make sure that we don't take any city panic. That shouldn't have done that one, but alright, that gets us out of panic. But we're gonna be back in the thick of things pretty soon. Ooh, you hate to see that. Was that 1 off? 2 off lethal there. But we still have all of this character's action points to spend, so I think we'll be able to keep our panic levels at bay. Is there a good poison target here? Looks like there isn't. But that takes some of the pressure off for sure. So yeah, let's move over here a bit, because it looks like we're gonna... This is gonna be the problem area, at least a little bit. I'm doing okay. So you may have noticed the background behind me is a little different, and that's because I'm on the East Coast taking care of a family member who's sick. But it's been good. Me being able to get back here has certainly been a help, and they're feeling a lot better than before. So it's been a good thing. Good opportunity to reconnect with family too, since I hadn't been back to the East Coast where I grew up in a long time. All right, we'll call that good. Nobody's getting inundated. Who still has an action point? Oh, it's you. Where's watch out? Let's just hit that character with a watch out. All right, let's see. Let's focus on cleaning up the ones that we can get access to, and then all right, that looks pretty good. Dare I say things are under control? I think they are. Oops, that was the wrong one. So I'm from the Boston area. So I'm outside of Boston at the moment, in the basement of my mom's house. Finally returned to my basement dwelling ways. Yeah. So this is the house that I grew up in, and I've it's been nice to be back since the pandemic started. This is the first time that I've been back. So quite a change of pace. All right, there we go. That's all that excitement. Who still has actions? Okay, good stuff. Let's see. If you take a step forward, can you snipe that guy? These guys are both toasted. that guy's stunned, so I'm not so worried about him. Now I want to get that last sensor out of the way. So my plan is to... Wow. I'm just one-shotting everybody all over the place. I'm going to send these two up here to take out this sensor. And, ooh, maybe we can tank this guy while we do it. Ooh, maybe we don't have to, actually. That's an interesting, So I just realized that the shield dudes don't do much damage. So that might be something we can take advantage of in the future, with our sensor strategy. Because I can move around this blocky guy and just do that. Yeah, I can just do this and we shouldn't have a problem. Ooh, good range there. Yeah, next turn we should be able to get some eyes on them. We got 2 left. This guy's toasted. All right. Oh yeah, and these guys hit like nothing. That's what you like to see. All right. Oh, I love the new enemies, though. This is... Oh, I have no line of sight there. Are you serious? All right. Let's see. Okay, so this is the new turbo button, which I think... Yeah, we can use this to finish up when things get boring. Oh, I don't know if I like the way the turbo button makes everything all glitchy, but, yeah, alright. Alright, nonetheless, we came away from that night in good shape. Even though we got some new enemies thrown at us. Patience and Vidal got level ups. We definitely need to get some healing for Vidal. Vidal is in the double wounded category, which is... Nobody wants to be there. Oh, why are these so tiny now? That's interesting. Ooh, I like that, though. That's a cool effect. Okay, so... Nobody likes my seer strats, but we are going to push back the fog. Let's do our level ups quickly here. This is our caster. So I'll roll that once, roll that twice, and be very unhappy with the result. +1 propagation bounce, though, is very nice. And then I think we go mana collector here. And then patience is our other caster. We pick up initiator on them. And we do their level up, and we see crit right off the bat at the blue tier. That looks good. And I'll roll that once. +2 skill range. That is tasty. All right. Oh, wow. That Novice's Druidic Staff is interesting. The Lone Wolf Armor, meh. Yeah, it's gonna be that staff. We'll find a home for it. I'm sure of it. Where's our last person? All the way over here? All right, so... let's see. Are we only getting it? We're getting it from 2 sides. We have 7 workers left. So let's get rid of this. Do we have any other ruins available? No, we do not. Let's take a look at the shop real quick here. Ooh, a legendary mithril rifle, you say? Boy, does that hit hard. And those are amazing stats on it, too. Yeah, the adamantium rifle is quite nice too. Extra action point. We like to see that. Let's figure out who gets this this poison staff. Okay, so it's pretty comparable to this one. Ooh, and this one is better, but worse effect. 78 versus 72, so we lose a little bit of raw damage. I think I'm okay with it. I'll hang on to that for the moment. So, the Prophet's Toga is interesting. I'm not seeing a lot in the shop that I care too much about. The Turtle Charm with 2 movement points on it is not terrible either. But let's see. I just want to check this. So, where is the inn? 312 for increased hero capacity. We're currently at capacity? Yeah, so we're not doing that this turn. But I am gonna get... I'm gonna get all of our money here. And with the amount of money that we have, I'm tempted to... I'm gonna do that, and get those all up so that we're using up the workers that we have at our disposal. Yeah, and I think for this turn, we're not going to try and push for our 4th. But I do think that we are going to... Where is construction mode? Wow, we really do not have a good place to put this, do we? I don't really want to hang it this far out. But that may be the best we can do. Yeah, I think it is. All right. Now, Vidal is how low on health? 40 health would probably get rid of their wound. So I'm just gonna pick up Offering, since I think it was better to use the characters on that. And now, back to the shop. Do we want to do one more upgrade for 126? It could be quite a spike, but that rifle is so good. The energetic armor looks really cool, as a side note. I don't know if that's new art there. So we don't have anything on Vidal or Patience, so I feel like we need an armorer. Which just straight up gives us a piece of armor. We'll see if we get anything worthy of anything. The Warlock Greaves look really good. Those pants are pretty good on Vidal, but Patience pants appear to be objectively bad. The fur armor, kind of like that. And I think neither Patience or Vidal had that, so let's just grab both of those. So this is going to be lots and lots of propagation bounces, and then Vidal is going to be more damage. And if that's the case, let's swap these around. There we go. Okay, we're spending some money. We're spending some money. How many more catapults can I make? That may be all I make for the moment. This is a really good weapon, but we lose an action point for wearing it. I don't think that's a worthy upgrade. Oh, the eye patch. We pick up the eye patch for someone. Doesn't really matter who gets it. What are you sitting at? You're sitting at 8 AP? We're having a hard time spending your AP, so... A second, this is opportunistic and armor. Wow, we need a lot of trinkets, too. Put that on Vidal for the time being. Now, Vidal, you're no longer... Oh, you're still 1 level of wounded? That's the pits. We do have an upgrade here. I'll take it. Just to get Vidal topped up. Now, I think we'll put you here. You here. We'll put our warrior here. We have a lot of space to work with, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. And then I think I'm just gonna put 1 more catapult there. And I think that's all the catapults we get. I think we have now yeah, we have 12 of 12 catapults built, so that's good. All right. Well, next round, we're going to be pumping a ton of gold. So we'll be using it for sure. We have 7 gold left. All right, that's not going to get us anything. All right, into night 7 we go. Let's see how we do and what new enemies we end up meeting. Oh, what? Huh? Excuse me? What just happened here? So these guys, hunters. These sharpshooters roam the battlefield in search of their next prey. Once they have set their sights on something, they will meticulously aim before unearthing a precise shot from afar. Oh, okay. So it looked like they shot the Clar, but I guess that didn't happen? Okay. This side seems like it is the worse side. And it also seems like I've kind of put myself in a tough position with being able to get good attacks over here. Okay, they're certainly squishy. That much we now know. The sharpshooters, that is. Now, what can I even do over here? Can I get a shot around the corner at you? All right, that's about it appears. I could get snares on 2 of those guys. I don't think that's worth the price of admission. All right. So we've rebalanced a bit. Hello. Another new friend. Okay, the sharpshooter just shot for a whopping like no points of damage. We do have boomers on the field. We have an elite archer with mirror shield. So what's worse than a Clar? A Clar attacking from afar. They don't deal much damage by themselves, but combined with other creatures attacking simultaneously, they can be a real threat. And this one has mirror shield. Returns a flat amount of damage, mitigated as usual every time it is attacked by a hero. Okay. potentially problematic. Now, I'm going to move to here, and then just... Did it just straight up miss this guy? Can't say I love that. Okay, well, let's hope that things go better from here. Okay. Oh, I didn't get this guy. I'm nervous about the sharpshooters, so... It has 840 hit points. Seems like a lot of hit points. So I don't want to do damage when I don't have the ability to get maximum damage out of it. So for instance, now we can see... Okay. Wait, why can I not move anymore? Oh, I used sniper shot. All right, that's potentially a mistake. Hey, Sasha, how are you doing? What do you think of the new camera angle? Here, let me bring it up for you. This is what the world looks like with the new background. So it's a brave new world. It definitely has warm to it going for it, but it is warm because all I have are these very warm incandescent lights. And I feel like I've overextended myself a little bit this turn, but we'll see. Now, are you done? No. But yeah, it's nice to be back in the swing of things. Playing some last spell. And thank you for swinging by. Are you currently in the airport? Is that what's going on here? Nice. Now I'm trying to decide if I reinforce one of these characters over to the other side, because I feel like right now we have a lot more action going on over here than we do on the other side. And then I think just to, yeah. Wait, how far do you move? So we got these two are going to move close enough. I think I spend a second catapult charge to try and lighten things up for Jelenka. Thank you for coming and visiting, Sasha, and I'll talk to you soon. All right. Yeah, so right now we really don't need the support up here. We're doing just fine. So we'll see how this one goes. We are going to take a little bit of a hit here, I think. Yeah, tiny hit, and then tiny hit there. This corner is looking nasty, though. Okay. Well, that took care of some business. How much are we poisoning for? 55 right now? That is not quite enough. That looks pretty good, though. Can I get one more isolated target here? If I move to here, I think I can take out this annoying archer and still have plenty of runaway goodness available to me. Maybe we just... Can I... this stump is super in the way. Okay, let's move you back. Oh, okay, the blocker is actually blocking. What a novel concept. I wonder, do we get return... If I kill this guy, does it still... It still does the return damage. Alright, that's what I was wondering. Oh, he wasn't isolated. That was my mistake. I thought I had taken out this archer, but I had not. Okay. Cleaning up there. This corner still looks pretty bad. This guy's... If I move one more forward, can I get you? One more forward, can I get you? Oh, it's the blocker. Okay. The blocks are legit. They're messing with my mojo. We only have one more, so I should just find something that I can kill or put a lot of damage into. Alright, and then... hide behind this wall for a moment. Now, over here... See, this just looks so under control. Yeah, I genuinely think that this is pretty much handled. Alright, all those are stunned. So I think... Yeah, I'm gonna continue reinforcing this way. To give us a little more space. These two guys are gonna become annoying, but next turn, I think Patience will be able to get in there. That boomer came in and immediately blew up. I hope we had enough, I hope we had enough defenses. Yeah, it looks like we did just fine. Oops. Did not expect that to, Oh, this is elite armored, plus 60 block. Okay, I'm gonna back off a little bit further this time, just so I don't get crossways of anything nasty. Now, I wanted to move Patience first, so I get a feel for what I will be able to do this turn. Okay. Oh wait, can I get? Ooh, can I get that with bees? Oh, that's a nice bees target right there. I thought it was going to be a nice bees target. It did not quite have the luster I was hoping for. But okay, Patience got some actions going. Let's take out them before they get too powerful. You know, Robbie, I haven't heard anything. So they've started doing regular updates, regular smaller updates, which is what I'm playing right now. The new enemy types are from their most recent update. So I know they're still very actively developing the game, but I do not know when they are planning to do a console release, but last I heard, they definitely still are. So fingers crossed that they'll do it at some point soon. And you better believe that the second I see any news about a console release, you will be the first person that I tell. Let's see. Guess we just put some damage in on this guy. Oops. Need to disable the Windows key for sure. Alright. Has everybody... Yeah, looks like everybody's done what they can do. No worries, Robbie. I know that you are as excited about this game as I am, so as soon as you can play it, I can't wait to hear all the strategies that you come up with. All right, so let's see. Oh, what is this? An elite lancer with Misty. Oh, that's gonna prove problematic. I think. I did not know that was a potential modifier. I really like the idea of that modifier, but I'm not sure I have a good plan for how to handle it at the moment. Can I still shoot it? I can. Okay. So I think I just burn it down to get rid of that. Okay, that's beautiful. Now, can this one here get these guys? Yeah, let's try to get rid of these front runners here. Okay, that didn't quite get there, but yeah, they're actually going to be a little annoying to take care of. Let's see. All right, that left the sniper at 2. Let's see, I can... This is probably a pretty good poison. Okay, yep, that did the trick. That was too much cost right there for what we got out of that. Now, over here. Jeez, that's Death Ray. It works well, but it definitely the amount of mana that it generates is high. Oh yeah, Robbie. I thought there's a feature on YouTube where you can do community posts that kind of tell people what's going on, but I don't qualify to be able to do them yet. I have to get to a certain level of subscribers and watch time, because otherwise I would have done a post to just be like, "Hey everybody, I'll be back," but right now I'm out of commission. So, yeah, I really wanted to let everybody know, but I didn't have an easy way to do it. So, that's why you didn't hear from me, unfortunately. All right, so is that our turn? Let's move you here so that you don't get hit by anything. You're safe, but I'm gonna move you back one more. You're safe, and you're safe. All right, 113 more enemies to go on this night. Okay, so what does their charge ability do? -5 movement points and charge. Applies charge to the caster, allowing them to use a special behaviors or attacks. Okay, so charge enables them to use aimed shot, which is 1 target up to 10 range. Okay, yeah, so it's quite far. Okay, so we need to deal with that this turn. But we have a lot of these that we can send out. Let's see. So does this gets the kill, and this gets the kill. But now we need to start spending our action points to make sure that we don't incur a lot of panic. I'm going to do that even though it's not panic related. Okay, that doesn't seem like a thing that we need to do right now. Now this one, we can probably find some good targets in here. Nothing great there quite yet. Let's see what we're working with here. I think we're just going to be knocking down the panic causers here. I don't think we have a better way to spend our actions. Wow, this guy just needs the tiniest little push to go over the edge. All right, let's do this one just to make sure that we're now, because I was inside him, I don't take any damage, so that's why I was able to do that. Okay. Oh, really? So it's just called Evil, Robbie? I will definitely have to check that out. Let's see, I'm going to poke my head out this way in order to drop some bees here and here. Oh, that was a bad bees, but got rid of some folks. Can't help but notice that our mana is not coming back as quickly as it is going away. I think we should do this just to kind of slow things down a bit. Evil West DC. Okay. I'll definitely have to take a look into that. Now, oh, is it this guy? Yeah, this guy's coming in. I think I'm gonna block here and put dodge on this character. I think that's a safe thing to do. Oh, okay, that was not safe. It was not a safe thing to do. Oh, that boomer blew up on that wall. All right, we got more problems to deal with, but that's a pretty good shot. Okay, let's put a poison here. And a poison here. why did that not propagate? Something that I don't fully understand has changed with the way that propagation works that I'm going to need to figure out at some point. Okay, I don't like our mana situation, but we'll do our best. Oh, really hoping that would clinch the deal. Oh, okay, so it's released on PC first, is what you're getting at. Is that right, Robbie? I will. I'll have to take a look at it and see. All right, that looked good. So I can take this guy out, but okay. Now we're not taking any structure damage. Looks like I've stemmed the bleeding enough, and we still have some shots here on our longbow. Evil West. All right. Well, I'm gonna look it up right after stream. See what it's all about. Is it coming out soon? You said 2022, right? So we still got a little bit of time. Let's get rid of this guy. He's annoying. Now, what do we got over here? Okay, so this side is... I was right to reallocate our people, because this side is over. To the point where... Do we have any sensors that we need to deal with? No, it looks like we don't. So I think I can actually finish this up. Well, I can't finish it up this turn, but I can finish it up next turn. Let's see. You have one action left. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so we still have this corner. It's looking a little dicey. So I'll move over to here so that I can support more. And in fact, I'll move over to here. Yeah. So is it a first-person shooter type game, or what's its deal? Obviously, I'll look it up after stream, but I'm curious what type of game it is. Let's see. All right, we got good catapult shots. Let's start out with that, and then we're out of mana. Now, these guys, are they charged? No, this guy's charged though, so he needs to die, I think. Let's start with the bees here. See if we can take out some folks. Oh, the shield dude is blocking this guy, so okay. Okay, you're not gonna get too far. Okay, now over here, what are we looking at? I think I'm best off moving over to here, and then I can take that one out. This should be an easy kill. Huh, that sounds really cool, Robbie. Okay, let's see. If we do that. Okay, so next turn we should be in pretty good shape. Ooh, okay, wait, we got a lot of firepower here still. Oh, wait, this guy's the guy who has the shot, so I need to back up more, because he can't move this turn, but he's trying to... Hold on. So yeah, so he should not be able to move, and he should not be able to shoot because he has done that, and nobody's in range. So let's hope that that's the way that that works. Now over here. All right. All good. All right. Yep. So let's test this out. So he doesn't move. Oops. Shouldn't have let that happen. Okay, so yeah, so they still... Interesting. So they still shoot after they've charged up their ultimate, or whatever you want to call it. If no one's in range, they don't have to attack a particular enemy. Actually, I should probably... Oh yeah, wait, these guys... Oh, was that the end of your turn? That was the end of your turn. Okay, so get rid of you. So that's why I saw them doing that weird shot, like into nowhere, it felt like. I'm doing this just to kill them both. Let's get rid of this guy. He's not doing us any favors still being around. Wow. A lot of firepower there. Okay. I wonder who needs the experience. I'm going to give it to Patience, and I'm going to give it to Jelenka. Unlimited power, says Jelenka. Alright. Let's see if I was right about Patience and Jelenka needing the goods. Oh, so the first reveal was just 6 days ago? Nice. Alright, so Jelenka and Patience, 40 and 48. Yeah, I guess Mahika... Which one are you, Mahika? Now, is this the turn where the sensors come back? Because if it is, I anticipate bad things happening. For lack of a better explanation of what is about to happen, potentially. I do like that little tainted essence, but these being small must be a bug. Yep, the sensors have returned. Joy, oh joy. Now, what are we working with for directions of attack right now? Just 2 directions of attack, so it might not be too bad. We're on night 8. Okay. And which sides are we getting it from? The same ones we just got it from. Okay. You'd think during the day we'd just go around and break these mist sensors, but nope. We like to make things difficult. We'll take some physical damage. And take some daily health regen. So I was thinking about going with a dodge build for this character. What is our dodge percentage right now? 37%. Yeah, I think we try Adrenaline Rush. Just dodging gains a point and an AP. I guess it goes up to a maximum of 10, though, right? Absolutely, Absinthe. I would be happy to. So at a very high level, you build a town, which is kind of like a meta progression where you get gold and materials that you can use to build structures. As you can see, I've built a lot of catapults, and then each night, in a kind of They Are Billions-esque sort of way, waves of enemies will attack from the directions with the purple arrows. So it's turn-based, and basically you need to allocate your heroes that you kind of recruit over time across the map and your static defenses in a way that you can defeat all of the enemies before they get to this central part, the magic circle, where the last spell is being cast. And if you make it to the final level, we have 3 more nights of channeling. So if you make it to the end of the channeling, you beat that particular difficulty. And there's kind of like bonus difficulties. We're on Apocalypse 4. That's not that important. But each character has a few things going on. They have equipment that you can buy. So, for instance, this particular character has a Tome of Secrets and a Novice's Druid Staff. But all of their abilities are granted by their weapons and their equipment. So equipment is very important, and you need to kind of build up the necessary stuff to get things worked out. Now, it does have roguelite qualities in the sense that there are 2 kind of unlocks. We've fully unlocked the game at this point, but you have these 2 kind of deity characters that have a whole bunch of meta progression that you can do, like different sets of armor, etc. I think it's very smartly done because as you progress, the game gets more and more complicated as more gear is available to you. And then you also have a resource called Tainted Essence that allows you to buy things as well. Again, we've kind of unlocked everything, but it's a pretty long haul getting everything unlocked. So basically, through the course of a run, which takes 10 nights, you need to be recruiting new people, spending your workers, for instance. So like, for instance, we have 11 workers right now, and I'm actually going to build I'm going to build a new structure that we haven't used so far, which is called the Mana Well. And the Mana Well can be used to, I can spend a worker, which are resources that are granted by these houses. So I can spend a worker to regenerate the mana on one of my characters. So I just gave this character 25 mana. The other thing that you can do with workers is you can send them to the gold mine to get money. And I'm going to do that as well. And then your production report shows up here where you can collect all of your rich, tasty money. And if you perfect particular nights, you get to choose from a reward. So we have Noble's Pants that grant movement and experience. And then the stuff in the blue square down at the bottom is the additional attributes that they get. So a green item gets 1 additional attribute. So this one gets 2 movement points. This one gets plus 10% critical power, which increases the hits of our criticals. But these Noble Pants, granting an action point, which is the resource you use at the end of each turn, is like insanely good. So we're gonna get the Noble's Pants. And then the other ways that you get things are through the armor makers and the other production buildings. So if we come over here, you have armor makers, blacksmith, bower, magic shop, inn, seer, etc. Which reminds me, we need to push back the fog. The seer allows you to push back the fog, gives you a little more breathing room. And yeah, so you need to set up all your characters, and the thing we're just about to do is we're going to come over to the inn. We have 506 gold. We're going to spend to increase our accommodations, and now we have the ability to recruit another hero from the inn. So we're going to take a look at who is available. Each character, in addition to their primary stats, comes with 3 like background modifiers. So for instance, this character is an assassin, they are foresighted, and they are a brute. And they are too expensive. We can't afford them. Although we could probably swing it. In fact, just in case we decide to get that one, I'm going to find a place for these Noble Pants. The pants on our casters are pretty good. The Warrior's Greaves are pretty good. So it looks like the Noble Pants are going on to our ranged character who has a longbow and an adamantium rifle. That means that We can put that there. We only have one worker. I'm going to spend the worker to help the armor maker, which is going to give us another bonus item here. Battle Mage Amulet. 5% magical damage is pretty good. It's also worth... It's worth the most. It's worth 13 gold. So I'm going to pick that up. And then we're going to go back to the inn and see about recruiting someone. Because that's the most important thing for this turn, is to make sure that we get a character and get them sufficiently set up. So we have Nils, who is a caster, a temple servant, hasty and versatile, who is coming with a magic orb. Not used to talking this much these days. Then we have Stormy, who is a scholar, focused, and surgical, who comes with a dagger. We have Fleur, who is a sentry with giant's blood and fey blood. Fleur is pretty interesting. And then we have Ulysses, who is a cleric, nimble, and short. Corolla was good, but not great. Fleur looks pretty good to me. So Fleur, the sentry gives them additional range damage, which is, we would be building them as a ranged character. Giant's blood is not great. More health, less dodge. And then fey blood, more dodge, more movement, more range damage. So really nice starting stats for Fleur. We would have 20 gold left. Would we be able to... We're not going to... With 20 gold, we don't really have the ability to get Fleur a second weapon, which is particularly important. But I think we're going to go for it anyways. So let's recruit Fleur. Fleur comes in like this. And then one thing that we do with characters is some items aren't that useful. So like a plus 15 health helmet is not that useful. Propagation damage is probably better served somewhere else. We're gonna replace all of this gear, but right now we're kind of looking at what we can do. Multi-hit? We're not really utilizing the multi-hit, so I'll put that there. Give you the magic damage. And then... Do you have a multi-hit anything? No, not really. Nobody has any multi-hit stuff. I'll put this here for now. But we're going to sell some of this stuff because at 47 we can afford the steel short bow. We're not going to make it to 82. That's a bridge too far, but I think we can make it to 47. No, we can't even make it to 47. This is 24 worth of gear at the moment. Let's see if we can sell a bit more. Steaks! Welcome! Yes, there are. And Bear, oh my gosh, I look away for 1 second. Welcome, everybody. So short version for those who had been hanging out. My dad got sick, so I had to fly across the country, as you can see by the background here. Let me bring it up for a second. I've become a basement dweller, and I'm trying to take care of my dad while also trying to figure out how to stream. So that's been going on, and that's where we're at. But the last spell got an update. I've been hungry to try it. Bear, you've been taunting me in YouTube comments, letting me know that it's out there. And I've been chomping at the bit to play. So I'm back. We're continuing the run that we started playing like 3 weeks ago. And at the moment, I'm trying to mortgage the house to see if I can buy a second weapon for our new ranged character, which I think we're just barely going to be able to do. We're barely going to be able to afford this steel short bow, which will at least get us a second weapon on them. Let's see if I can still math. Yeah, I can still math. All right, good enough. This is going into night 8. We have to retake down the mist sensors, which is its own kind of fun. But yeah, it's looking pretty okay. We've got the seer pushing things back. Yeah, Absinthe, I did put that together. I did figure out who you were, but I appreciate it. And yeah, Steaks, if nothing else, I haven't seen the family since before the whole pandemic ugliness happened. So it's been a blessing in addition to being a bit hectic. I actually flew on Thanksgiving to get here, and Absinthe, to answer your question, yes, there is accuracy. You can boost your accuracy through these secondary attributes. I didn't mention attributes. So even that's kind of fallen off. The YouTube gaming channel, I had enough backlog to carry me until a couple days ago, but even that's stopped now. And but yeah, I stopped cold turkey on Thanksgiving and haven't done a thing. So that gives you a feel for how long the backlog was. Meon, oh my gosh, everybody is showing up. Hey, it's so good to see you. I've been meaning to send you a message on Discord. My dad's been sick, so I'm on the East Coast right now. But it is so good to see you, and I will definitely send you a message with more details. Yeah, it's not the best, but I'll give you the whole scoop. I absolutely will. Let's see. Okay, much distractions. What do I want on the archer? I want accuracy. All right. Yeah, so you have, when leveling up characters, you have a whole bunch of primary and secondary attributes, and then you also have perks. So for this character, the perk, what do I want here? Probably, the mana's already been pretty good. So I'm gonna go with Night Owl. Buffalo, thank you for swinging by as well. It is good to see you. Hope things are good. You are among those that I have seen more recently than some of the other folks that are around. But yeah, it's good to be back. Let's see. Let's pick up some magic damage on Patience, and just a straight damage buff is pretty good. And then Patience. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I've been casting poison. Let's get potent toxins. Yes. As a side note, Buffalo, just before you disappear, this is what I managed to do living room wise. So I've become a true basement dweller, but I think it looks pretty decent back there. Twitch shocked face. So yeah, so when you level characters up, there's kind of primary and secondary attributes. So like, for instance, this character is a ranged character, so I'll be picking up range damage when it's offered to me. Crit would also be good, but the green improvements are better. I am absolutely a cliche wrapped in a stereotype, wrapped in who knows what. But yeah, I have 100% become the basement dweller that I always dreaded I would be. You have rerolls. Each time you reroll, it reduces the primary stats, the number of options that you have, that is. So we're getting a pretty good bump to range damage here, which is... Damage is kind of king. Anytime you see range skill, that's a huge one. Yes, Buffalo. I think the answer is... is that I'm going to be hitting up Minecraft on Friday is my plan. But we will see. And then if we're rocking a mithril crossbow and a steel short bow, I didn't improve our crit damage that much, but I'm going to hit some crit power, I think. Oh, more skill range is huge. Damage. And... Let's roll that a bit. Oh my gosh, the skill range that we're getting on Fleur is out of control. Accuracy is definitely important. And then in addition to those like primary stats and secondary stats, you also have perks that you pick up at each level. Like Steady Aim increases your accuracy before you move. Avid Learner increases the level of the amount of experience that you're collecting. Confident also increases range, which might not be necessary for this character since we have so much plus range. Crit Master is a good one. And then, do I care about Instigator here? I think Lone Wolf is better. Okay, so we have our squad of 5. And I'm going to try and put our strongest forces hopefully on the on the strongest side, but actually I don't know where that is. And we also have a lot of materials. So materials are what you use to build. Oh, I have no idea. Certainly my Minecraft streams did not hit 1 trillion views. That would be a fun one. But yeah, the new 1.18 was just released, Caves and Cliffs update. And I have a pretty long-running, like, 1.5 year world that I've been working in that I want to explore the new content in for sure. Let's see. What's the play here? I think the play here is to put a couple of warp gates here and here so that I can rebalance our folks as need be. And then I'm also gonna just put a little bit of wall here to kind of try and protect that a little bit. And I think I'll do the same over here, although that wasn't very much wall. And then I think Patience is going to be up here, as is Mahika, and I think Jelenka and Vidal are going to be up here trying to do work. And then at least initially, Fleur is going to be over here. So we only have it coming from 2 sides, this direction and this direction. But we have a lot of work we need to do on these sensors. Oh, the throat. You take some time off from streaming and disaster strikes. So I haven't talked about these mist sensors yet. They create portable mist that prevents us from seeing the baddies approaching. So we're going to try and take them out as quickly as humanly possible. So I'm going to put everybody kind of up here so we can take these out. And same over here, except we have a lot of range to work with. We've spent all our resources, so I think this is the plan. Oh, 1 free building and 1 perk point. What am I even doing? What am I doing with my life? Where's the perk point? All right, it's here. Oh, it's an important one. I think that's an easy... Oh, yeah. So Adrenaline Rush. See, dodging an enemy attack grants an action point. It's not that useful because dodges happen in the opponent's turn. So I'm going to go with Berserk. There we go. And then we have a free building usage, which is offering here. Who needs... I think you need the healing because I'm pretty sure... Normally I take... Yeah, I take Confident, which is when at full health you gain skill point range. All right. Let's try it. Let's try that again. All right, into Night 8. Here we come. Let's see if we have any new baddies on the field. All right, we are seeing Guardians, but they're not new per se. Let's see. So let's... Oh, we don't have a... All right, if I move over to here, can I just put some poison in here? Now, one thing to note is on the right-hand side right now are the enemies' attributes. How many hit points they have, how much armor. Armor is ablative hit points that restore each turn, how much they hit for, their dodge, and their resistance, penetration, and movement. If I hold down Alt, I can see all the movement that's going on here. So I think I'm just going to let that poison do its thing. And then I'll probably also hit this one, these 3 with a poison. Bump. All right. And then I'm going to retreat and spend the rest of my turn trying to blow this thing up. These mist sensors have a lot of hit points, so that's only going to be so effective. Now, the longbow in particular, Longshot affects isolated targets more. So that's why I'm looking for targets that have nothing adjacent to them to do damage to. But I think that one, I think we're gonna get those down the next turn. Okay, now this right here. So this attack is quite broad. So I think right now, just from the looks of it, we probably made the right decision with our allocation. Yeah, absolutely. So the longbow is great for when you can kind of single out a target and you need to do a ton of damage to it. It is absolutely the kind of go-to. I also really like the way that they balanced melee in this game. Like, it still feels very viable, and a lot of times that you can't say that about games. They have a tendency to make melee not, the range not to make up for it, basically, for lack of a better way to describe that. Let's see. Let's just drop some poison on these guys. So propagating attacks are the ones that they pick a random path, which can be really awesome or really quite awful. Can't help but feel like that was not... The crossbow's not hitting as hard as I imagined it might. That was a big hit, though. All right. I might have been sleeping a little bit on the crossbow. It just put out some serious damage. So as you can see, once these mist sensors are gone, it clears the way for our vision, which means that we can start attacking those areas. So the goal of this particular combat night for us is going to be to completely eliminate the mist sensors before the end of the night, which may prove a little difficult. But as you can see now, we've used up all of the action points except for one here, and this also tells us how many movement points we have, these green indicators, and then when we're done, we can continue on, and then the enemies get their turn. Now these guys here are guardians, and they buff other enemies in their general vicinity, either by increasing their maximum health or by giving them a lot of block. So we need to be very mindful of them. Let's see. What's our play here? I think I'm gonna go kind of deep with our melee friend. I'm not going to move there, though. So these guys have piercing, so they have a tendency to do a lot of damage. So I want to be a little careful about how I taunt them. Now, oh, see, this guy was behind the mist sensor, which is, that mechanic always feels really bad. Let's see if we can one-shot this just to get out of the way. Yeah, so now this would have been very different had we taken out that mist sensor. That's one thing that I don't like. I feel like propagation abilities should definitely propagate through the mist. Not the background mist here, but the rest of the mist. And let's see. This is... yeah, that's pretty good. Let's get that going. Once you damage something that has armor, it's usually a really good idea to kind of finish the job, as it were. So I'm holding down Alt right now just to check to make sure that I'm not getting surrounded. And things look okay, but things are getting a little dicey over here. How much does this have? 300? Can I... This is... Unless I crit, that wasn't gonna get it. But there we go. That gets us part of the way. And then over here, this has... Ooh, that has too many for me to can I see everybody here? I think I can. So let's hit them with a little bees. And then I'm just trying to... Ooh, that was a very bad propagate. So the propagates are very subject to RNG. That's definitely a challenge. And the fact that these don't suffer from being isolated is very unfortunate. Now, I can't help but feel like we got a lot of stuff coming in at the moment, and I don't have great answers for it. All right, let's take you, and is there a reason I can't? All right, just... Ooh, really? So the Guardians, I'm spending a lot to take the Guardians out right now, but they are the biggest, most problematic enemy that we currently have on the field. And nobody's getting into range quite yet, so I think we're okay. I'm starting to feel like this is the more in control side. So at some point we may send some folks back to support. I think with our last, I think we should try and get this guy into kill range. Okay. We do have the catapults that, as things start to consolidate, we'll be able to do more with. Alright, but I think that's... Alright, yeah, nobody's... I'm gonna move back. Oh, I can't move back any. Alright. Oh, that's interesting. Do you have to take damage to proc Berserk? I mean, that would make sense, but... Yeah, this side down here feels really like we're hanging on by a thread. Yeah, so isolated is double damage. So for these big guys, that makes a huge difference. So that I just set up an isolated on that guy. This is a snare attack, so there's some potential good that we could get out of it, but it doesn't look like we're really going to get it. I think that's hitting someone who's already dead. So, well, but I want to get this guy in the mix, so I'm going to do that, even though that this one over here was deceptively not that valuable. Now, we should be just one attack away from this going away. Yep. All right. Good. Okay, let's get these three guys. It should ping pong back and forth a bunch of times and poison them all into oblivion. We can take this one out, and then I think we can also, yeah, get these guys a little more under control. Okay, so all of these four are dying, which is good. Actually, this guy is technically not dying. The little poison indicator is what lets you know what is going on with that. Now over here, let's hope for the kill there. Yeah, all right. Okay, so that's the turn on this side. I'm still feeling a bit overwhelmed here. But I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed here too, so maybe that's just par for the course here. Okay, we got some stuns there, which is good. All right, let's see. You're buffed, not debuffed, so take 2 action points to take them out, and then... All right, I think, realistically speaking, if I move to here, can I... Oh, the dodges. The crossbow is great in certain circumstances. I should have probably looked at my shots with this. It looks like we have a pretty good one over here somewhere, maybe. Yeah. You definitely do a bit of hunting for things. That's pretty good. Let's just... Yeah, we'll move over to here. I think I may need to reinforce on this side, although this is maybe not. All right, I'm not going to be quite as aggressive with that plan because I think we're going to need some support over here. I think these guys are going to come in and this mist sensor is going to become a problem, actually. So I'm going to move over here so I can start heading that off at the pass. All right, you still have... Oh, that was painful. Okay, we'll move to there. We should be relatively safe here. Nothing should come in too hard. But we still have a lot of enemies left to come, so... Holy what? That was a lot of damage that we just took there. Alright. I learned my lesson. Now we have this fast forward button. Haven't used it yet. Let's see. I feel like I need to get out of here. I feel like I've created a nasty situation for myself. That I must escape from. Do I have... Nope. I have 1 action left, eh? Let's just move to here. Do that, and then get some back protection. So these little, there's a panic system that we haven't discussed, which is when enemies get within the like confines of your base, they will start creating panic within your base, and panic is what diminishes the rewards that you get. So you don't want to get panicked. You don't want. That sounds obvious. You don't want your citizens to get panicked because you are. Because you're doing a bad job defending, is basically the short version of it. We have a target-rich environment here, but I think I move over 1 and I try and nuke this guy down. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then this guy too. Get rid of this duder. So all 3 of these are dying. We still have all of our catapults in reserve, so I'm being intentionally somewhat careful with those, but I am suddenly concerned that I'm not going to have the firepower needed to needed to do what it takes. And this is a little awkward too, because I think there's a good shot here if I could rotate this, but I can't. And these guys are a little too far away for that. I'm worried about this panic here in particular. I feel like I have... maybe we can... Okay, that's pretty good. Let's soften them up with this. But we definitely... What do we have? No. Yeah. We haven't got good clumping, which is a problem that you always have on this map. There are also multiple maps, as a side note. But we haven't got good clumping. What was that weird movie? The Flubber movie, something, The Clumps was the subtitle of it. But anyways, I digress. Oh, so we used this one. We have this one, which... we'll wait. These guys all have a lot of blocks, so now is not the moment to be using them. If I could rotate this, I kind of feel like you should... They only allow you to rotate when you are placing it along these diagonals. It would be great if they just let you rotate at any time. Would be a huge boon. Give you a lot of flexibility. Who is the most obnoxious? Alright, and then I think we don't have quite what it takes with that catapult yet. This one I'm just kind of hoping that this Guardian goes away, but we're going to have Guardian problems soon. Soon and for the rest of our lives. Wow, that was not the way I expected that to propagate at all. Okay. Bear, I agree wholeheartedly with the devs. I do think it would make the game easier, but I think it would add an interesting. It would be interesting in the way that it made the game easier. But maybe that's still not something that they are excited about, and I can respect that. So by the way, Bear, it sounds like you've relented and started playing on missensor levels of difficulty. Is that a true statement? I really wish I had decent bow shot here. Can I, like, if I just bury this deep enough, can I get anything good? I'll take that one. It's not great, but... And then, no point in not spending the action points. Okay, and I didn't put you in danger. Alright, things are going to get a little dicey, I think, here. Move to here to kind of block things. No seer does have a top end to what it can accomplish. Oops, that was a mistake right there. Ooh. All right, we took way more hits than I was expecting us to on that one. Let the record show. Also, our melee is hopelessly squishy. I don't know what to do about that. Night 8, APOC 4 is pretty is feeling pretty rough and tumble. let's see. What's the play here? That was not the play, I don't think. I need to stop taking so much damage on our melee. God, you only have 58 hit points left? Ugh. Alright. I may have made a terrible mistake. But let's start softening up with catapults here. Oh, that's really not a kill? Yikes. Just barely holding them off at the gates right now. Let's see. Give me that sweet, sweet lots and lots of propagation, please. And then probably this one here, too. I feel like poison has fallen off. I know, Bear, you're not a big fan of poison, so you're probably quite content with the drop-off. Or I shouldn't say content. I should say unsurprised. So these two are a problem. Maybe I just slow them down a bit. That's probably the good move. That's good. That's good aggregate damage, if nothing else. But I kind of feel like I need to keep slowing folks down so I don't get overwhelmed here. The longbow not securing kills right now is really... It's not feeling good. I'll just put it that way. That seems wasteful. So yeah, especially early game, I think poison is very strong. Unfortunately, I feel like it does fall off unless you hit some really big poison values. I'm gonna spend the mana on that just to take that guy out, and then we have one more here. Yeah, let's just thin the herd a little bit more. All right, so yeah, so we haven't used these at all, I don't think, right? Yeah, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, so we have a lot. Now I feel like I've just put you in a terrible position. I think what I'm going to do is try to take some of the pressure off that way. Can't quite see them. There we go. And then, with one action point left, start putting some damage in there. And then over here, these catapults are not finding their mark quite as well as I might have hoped that they would. Now you haven't gone yet, right? Do we have any really sweet? This potentially gets a guardian. So let's, even though it's less immediate, we did take out a guardian there. I really like the new enemies. Have we seen all of them at this point? I've seen the hopper. I've seen the sniper. I'm not sure if there are any others that I have yet to see. Now, let's soften these guys up. I think this is about as good as we might otherwise expect to get. I think there were 4 new enemies. I like the elites too. We haven't seen any elites on night 8 quite yet. Yeah, I like the concept of the elites a lot. Now we do have this guy potentially coming in here, but I guess there's not much to do. Okay, the dodge is good. I think we're looking decent on this turn. But that being said, we might I might eat those words, because defenses are falling. And that is a lot of panic. Do I have any catapults left? Oh, I have this catapult left. But what am I... Alright, I don't know if I don't know if this catapult is definitely in a good position, but we'll see if I can end up using it appropriately. Okay, so I'm gonna do that and do that. And then, yep, take out that guy. That was weird. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Let's see, I only have one action left, so I'm just gonna hammer and run. I need to be a bit more conservative with this character, I think. I've been exposing them to too much jeopardy. How do I get rid of all of these folks? This looks like I might be able... No, I guess I can only get the 3 with that. The hammer is pretty not so great. It's a level 2 hammer. I probably should be using it more than the silver sword. You make a good point. It's actually doing quite a lot more. I forgot I had that for a moment there. Let's see. Let's slow these guys down and also make them vulnerable so I can pick them off. Yeah, that guy's only moving 1, so that's not bad. Now, if I move up a little bit, can I just sneak a... Can I sneak a poison in here? Is that a thing I can do? No. Alright, I guess if I move over, though, I can... Oh, the shieldy dudes. The line of sight is a little troublesome. Like, I would expect I could see through that gap right there. But no dice. Alright, let's just... This guy's gotta go. Alright. Now, we have a lot of these, so let's just, Yeah, this feels pretty good. Probably should have used the catapults earlier to soften things up a bit better, but... We still have this catapult. We haven't started work on this side, have we? I'm gonna give them a little help, because you haven't gone yet? Alright. Let's... Oh my gosh. The line of sight issues that the blockers create are pretty annoying. If I do say so. Let's just hope we get a couple of bounces there. Alright, good. And then we can drop one here. And then... You're isolated. If I come over here, can I get... Hold on, how exposed am I if I run all the way over here? if I get to here, I'm okay. So if I run to here, I can still run to here, and then I can... Oh, that... Are you joking me? Damn, that was a double whammy of very unfortunateness. Alright, I'm just gonna soften this crew up as much as I can. Now you are out of action points, and if you run to here, someone can still get to you? This guy can still get to you. What? Are you serious? I didn't... This guy's Speedy Gonzalez over here. Alright, well... What can you do? Now we got these 5. We still have 2, 1. Alright, we got 1 here. Feeling a bit besieged at the moment. That guy needs to go. That was a very sad miss right there. That's a pretty good one. If I move over 1, I think. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. This guy. Jeez. All right, Fleur needs some assistance. But now, what are we gonna do about this situation? Oh, you hate to see that. All right, we do. Do we get the panic down? I still see city panic. What did I miss? Hello? I seriously don't see it. I feel like I'm blind. Is it this guy? He's dying, though. Okay, that's what I thought. This guy kind of stinks, though. He's going to do some damage. Do we have... we do have a catapult here we could potentially drop on him. Doesn't look like it's going to get the kill, though. The catapult damage range. I don't think I ever noticed how large it is. I'm gonna hit this cluster here a couple of times. Were catapults nerfed? Or has their damage range always been like, oh, 50 to 30. Oh, that sounds more normal. I think I'm gonna let that one go, and this splitter is just gonna come in on us. Anybody else? Yeah, I don't like that the poison icon overrides the panic icon. Like, if you're gonna do that, then, you know, just tell me so. Please don't die. Alright. Yep, that was a lot of damage, though. Alright. Things are a little spicy at the moment, I feel like. Things are getting a little too close for comfort. Okay, so let's see. Can we find an actually decent target for your attack ability? Seems like the answer is no, not really. Still not great. Okay. Alright, we'll hold off for a second. So this side is just awful. You have to be kidding me. Get out of here, jerk. There's no good death beams, I don't think. Well, maybe if I... This is a bit of a weird one, but what if I go sideways here? Still don't get much out of it. So that's not going to be the play. Hope we get a good propagate here. Alright, that did not do what we needed it to. Okay. Jeez. The panic is coming in big. That's for sure. I think we move forward a little bit, and then... I think we move to, like, here and try and... Yeah, is this the... Yeah, the Lancers, yeah, it's a lot of armor to burn through for sure. Now let's see, I can... Now, I think... I was gonna say, I can teleport Fleur over here to help, which I guess is the right move. But boy, does it leave us exposed. Like, I don't know if we have the firepower to get this done as is, but I think if we don't teleport, we're doomed. We can do this with a short bow shot, and then... Alright, Fleur came in big there. But yeah, the splitters... Oh, that not getting the kill just hurts me so badly. Now, let's see. I think... If I move over to, like, here, can I get... Oh, these freaking line of sight blockers, they are so annoying. But I guess that's the point, right? So I want to get this. Hold on, I want to move, I think, one less. Can I get... What? Okay, hold on. My brain math is not working. So if I go here and then rotate this way, can I get... Yeah, I can get it that way. Just to slow things down a little bit. But these guys are a problem for sure. Damn. That just did not do what I needed it to do. So yeah, we're just gonna take some casualties on this side, some casual casualties. Maybe this guy won't come across any more. Okay, we got one here. I think we try and soften things up. Now, over here, we still have all of our actions, but we got a lot of troubles. You just had to survive with, like, one hit point. Oh, wow, okay. Well, that was just sloppy right there. Okay, let's get those immobilized a little bit. But yikes, we're gonna have a hard time. Okay, now let's move over like this. Skip across, even if we don't get the... I wanted to have a little bit more gas in the tank when I got over here. Do I have any other way to relocate right now? Yeah, well, I can do this. All right, hammer's doing work. Used, not quite used up. This is pure greed. I guess it doesn't matter. We're not getting the perfect regardless. Yeah, because we left these three. But maybe we don't lose too many static defenses here. We'll see. Oh, shouldn't have let her get hit there. The Lancers having the armor piercing feels real bad also. Oh boy. Oh, there goes my warp gate. Jerks. All right, let's see. I feel like I over focused in the wrong places on this one, but wow, the breakpoints, they're stinging a little at the moment, for sure. Let me double check. I think we've completely used up our catapults. Yep. All right, we're fast approaching disaster. I think is the short version of things. I don't think we have the juice. What is my plan for you even? All right, we'll do that. And our melee? What happened here? I mean, I guess a worn cloth armor is not what you like to see on your melees. I guess I will forgive that. That is my mistake. It is amazing that with this arrangement of enemies, I can't even find a good explosive crossbow shot. I think this is pretty good. And I may have to do with not good. That's pretty good. Well, it would have been good if it hadn't missed 50%. And I think I'll just move to there and accept that we're going to be taking some damage there. Okay, let's see. The Putrid Ball could be pretty good here, except the fact that it can't hit multiple times really hurts Putrid Ball's effectiveness. That Propagate was pretty suboptimal. Yeah, we're gonna lose a lot here, I think. If I take a few steps out, I think I can ice this Guardian. Or suffer the breakpoints of doom. Yeah, we're gonna lose some houses on this one, I think. I'm not sure there's much to be done about it. Who do we have? You have one action point left. And now I need to retreat. Yikes. Yep. This turn is going to be a very sad turn, I think. God, that is so expensive. Didn't even get through his armor. Alright, well... let's see how bad it is. Got him. Oh, that's a dead hero. Alright, yep. The Lancer's piercing took out one of our heroes. Which may be the unraveling of things, because that puts us in a very bad place over here. Yeah, I think, Bear, I think, yeah, I think that's it. Oh, Stakes, by the way, I missed your message. Yeah, I'm in New England. I am indeed. Okay, get rid of those two guys. This is, yeah, I think if we survive this one, I think we will be hobbled beyond beyond what is reasonable to expect that we can recover from, so... Jeez, I'm not even doing that much damage. What's going on here? That's it? Oh, jeez. Okay, let's see. You're over here. If you can... What do we got? We got a spitter here. Yeah, I think that might have helped. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, that's only 3 people? Well... It appears to be 3 kills that we could... Or at least 2 kills that we could not otherwise secure, so... I mean, everyone needs to be vampires at the moment. Like, we've taken so much health damage. It's not a good look, but let's see. If I come over here, so you can take that out, and then those 2 guys are dead, but... Get rid of the Guardian, and then I don't even think we get the kill here on this guy. Ooh, we got the crit, which gave us the kill. That's something. But yeah, we're bleeding out here, I think. And 3 to kill that guy just shows that our damage fall off is too much to overcome. That was probably overkill. I don't think I needed to do that. Yeah, and I think this side is actually going to overflow. I'll bring our ranged unit up to try and support, but unfortunately, I think we're probably... Oh, that's another dead character, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, pretty close. That's another dead character. I got the wrong one. Yeah. It all comes unfurled. Yeah, Night 8 on Apocalypse 4. Who would have thunk? But we'll play it out. We'll see if maybe we can just barely survive. Not holding my breath, though. Okay, someone needs to get to this guy. That's not going to be easy. Got a nice little propagate over here. Yeah, the poison just doesn't feel like it's having the impact that I need it to. And then I guess we should come down here and take advantage of the isolated targets. Okay, so that's... Oh, I guess I need... I can't really get... what can I do here? Not much. Maybe this one has to come. Yeah, I guess as much as I wanted to help out. Maybe I have pretty decent range. No, but it's the line of sight issues that are blocking me. This side needs help though. I can't. I can't not move in on this side. Jeez. It doesn't feel great. Oh, this guy is plus 300 health. I was like, why am I hitting my face against the wall on this one? Let's see, we do have... That's actually pretty good. Well, if it wasn't dodged by half of them, it would be pretty good. Alright, and then... Whoops. That's the turn, but last spell has taken some hits for sure. Even if we survive, we won't be viable for night 9, but that's okay. We this game laid dormant for quite some time, so it's no surprise that I played suboptimally. All right. This is like our first good rain of arrows in a while. Okay, let's come over here, and I feel like longbow rifle is a pretty bad combo. They don't complement each other well. I think they... Oh, this guy's plus 400 health. Alright, well I know what I'm doing all turn. Should have gotten rid of the Guardians earlier, but... Okay, you're done, and you're... I think we just come over here and see what we can do. I'm kind of assuming the buildings will tank for us down here. Not an optimal strategy by any means, but and I can't quite get there on this guy. Yeah, all right. Wait, hold on. Now you need to move back. Here's good, and you can move to here. All right. 15 enemies remain. Will they best us, or will we manage to hold them off and give the last spell one last dying grasp? Oh, we're out of mana? That's lame. Okay. Yeah, these Lancers are not my favorites. But yeah, severely hobbled. It does look like we will we will triumph unless I make some truly tragically stupid decisions, which I'm not above. I do enjoy a good tragically stupid decision. Yeah, it's a real balancing act, Bear. Oh, did I just let a hit get in on my last spell? No, I did not. Yeah, it's very close because this game, I think if I had... There was one turn where I chose not to get heroes when I probably could have. Like, I probably could have picked up a hero and chose not to, in lieu of some other similarly essential upgrades. Yeah, and now I'm wondering if that was a mistake. All right, let's limp into the finish line here. All right, well, we survived night 8. But I'm not going to call it good with 2 heroes dead and no nightly reward. I like the skip animations button. That's a step in the right direction. But let's see, what do we even have for workers at this point? Oh, we still have 9 workers. So we lost 1 house. We lost 1 gold mine. We lost 2 catapults, maybe 3 catapults. Oh, I hate to say it, but is there a small chance that this is salvageable? I mean, I want to say no. I don't think so. And the fact that we didn't take out the sensors kind of is very unfortunate as well. Especially now that we're getting attacked from those directions. So what would we be... So it would come down largely to... Yeah, 243 gold is not enough to buy 2 new heroes and get them even vaguely equipped. We do have the equipment for them, though. Well, let's... Oh, do we lose our inn? That's going to be a problem. What's the hotkey for construction? Did I unhotkey it? Yeah, the fact that we can build an inn is a very bad sign, because once we do that, we're broke, and it's not even upgraded, so we'd only be able to get 1 hero. So as a mercy, I would expect Night 9 to be worse. The fact that it looks like we're getting it from 3 angles on Night 9, yeah, on Night 8, you absolutely need to take the mist sensors down again. So, yep, I think I'm gonna bow out of this game and accept that that we were not going to succeed. And what does a legendary shield look like? That's a pretty garbage legendary shield. Yeah, and then I'll start another one up, I think. I guess if we sold like half this equipment, we might be able to afford someone, but we're never going to get to the second person. Yeah. All right. Let's call it there. Certain doom, I choose you. And then, of course, as is tradition, we find ourselves here. They did add... I did read in the patch notes that they added a new item. But we're going to start out another Glenwald. We're going to go for Apocalypse 4 again. And let's see if the new enemies have a big effect on a new game. And I'll probably do 1 to 2 nights of this, and then I will shuffle off, because being on East Coast time is weird. Moving forward, I think I'm gonna be playing basically every day moving forward. I'm gonna get some time in. Tomorrow will be Darkest Dungeon 2. But yeah, I wanna get that going. I see a hand crossbow in the mix. With, daily poison regen. Just what I've always wanted. So new games on the horizon. I mean, so Minecraft is going to come back. Darkest Dungeon 2 just had a big patch, so it's going to come back. Last Spell is going to continue. I do want to get back to Invisible Ink at some point. I had a lot of fun with that. And I don't know other than that. I'm not entirely sure. All right, so that and that don't make a lot of sense here. Those pants look pretty good for a melee character. Let's look at our melee, see what they've been equipped with. Yeah, this is more of melee. I wish that they would give melee characters a bit more sensible starting items. Alright, so Jared can have... I don't know if momentum is the right way to go. Actually, I want momentum here. Stun chance? Does this have a stun on it? Yes, it does. All right, so we'll keep the stun chance there. Less XP is always a little dicey. Our melee character can have that armor, and then do that. Tried to put the shirt on the pants slot and the pants on the shirt slot. Let's look at the characters that we actually got, see if they're any good. So Plague Doctor on Jared, short and ferocious. Not what you want to see on someone with a hand crossbow, if we're being honest. Our Battle Mage did come with a Scepter, which I think could be interesting. Aristocrat and Frail. Frail's a little bit of a downer. And then our melee is a Scholar, Swift, and short-sighted. -1 skill range on short-sighted is actually pretty awful. So that's something we'll have to deal with. And then we're going to try and do night number 1 without destroying the mist sensors, because that will get us on course. So let's have at it. And hope that I haven't put our people too near the front. Kind of hate this setup, if I'm being honest. Alright, let's... You don't say. I think we can do that to remain a bit safe. And then... These mist sensors are the worst. Oh my gosh, and I can't shoot around it like that? Rumble. Nope. Oh my gosh, short-sighted is like, So I'm really just doing this to try and slow down the assault. But we'll toss that on you, and that on you. And then I'll just back up, and then what are we gonna do about you? We do have Wind Walk, so... Ooh, so Shocking Touch. That's a lot of mana expenditure, but I guess it's worth it. The Scepter? The Scepter does provide a lot of mobility, doesn't it? I guess that's all the mobility. So a lot might have been too strong. No, I'm not going to waste. Everyone had one action point left. What are the chances of that? That's a mistake right there. This is okay. We managed to tank that, which is not bad. Now thrust, we don't have the momentum bonus yet. But we can do that and then move to here, and then we have a nice momentum hit. All right, that's pretty good. Can we do better? If I move over one, no, I think we do just back off here. We're regenning 4, so I think we can afford to do a bit of that, and then without plus multi-hit, this is painful. This guy's movement is currently at 0, so as long as I take a step back, he's not going anywhere. But I guess we do that. All right, and then we got some good mana regen on ourselves here, so guess I can punch a bit. Okay. Yeah, and I guess I'm leaving some action points on the table over here and over here. The mist sensors really foul things up quite extensively. Like to see that though. I'll probably do this a second time safely. The Scepter early game, I've been sleeping on it, but the addition of Windwalk really seems to make quite the difference. What am I doing over here? This looks like a sword blast opportunity if ever I've seen one. Oh, and the two guys in the middle stay alive so I can show them what for. All right. I know that was a waste of an action point, but that's okay. And then now if I take one step forward, 2 steps forward, I can kind of continue slowing folks down. I think I use one more of these just to further soften folks up. Oh, I can't believe I just wasted half of that. That was tragically foolish. The action point is on you. All right. Jeez. I really feel like there's a A lot of enemies on night 1 when you have nothing to protect yourself with. Ooh, and I can't even... I guess... Okay, wind walk. Just to, I think, take this guy out. Not bad. And then... let's make sure we don't waste... Yeah, we don't... there's no way we waste on that. Okay. Okay, we're holding things at bay. I think Charge is suffering from the short range quite a bit here. Okay, that looks good though. And then we wind walk to get back into the fray a bit, I think. Okay. I don't mind them wailing on the ruins until they're blue in the face. I think we're going to have our crossbow person work this guy over. And I think we spend mana on another one of these. Magic Bash. I got respect for it, for sure. Alright, those two should be far enough apart. But we're spending a lot of mana here. Okay. So you can't... I guess I just need to armor you up because I've put you in a terrible place. And then... oh, I ran out of good attacks. Little hit and run. There we go. Okay. Yeah, early game Magic Bash, I'm impressed. But yeah, I can't help but feel like I'm really spending a lot of mana trying to hold back the horde. Hand crossbow's doing work though. Okay, what are we doing here? What's the play? One hit point. You gotta love it. If I move to here, can I get this one and this one? No, I can't. If I move to here, can I get? Can't get either of them then. Alright, then I think it is just in case we miss the first shot. I doubled that one up. Alright, so they're both left at 1. That seems statistically obnoxious. Not as obnoxious as that, though. That's just really unfortunate. So I'm trying to line up our... we have to hold one in place. This guy probably doesn't have to be the guy, but... in fact, he's definitely not the guy. Haven't used Hammer of Faith yet. You like to see it. Now, I feel like you need to be... these are both dying, and you need to be positioned better for the future. Alright, so we'll do that. Oh, Magic Bash against elites is an interesting... I hadn't even thought about that. I mean, I do love big momentum attacks for elites, though, just generally as a rule of thumb. It seems like it works really well. Okay, kill you, kill you. Probably should have used the poison on the armored targets, but who's counting, right? I didn't like that barricade anyways. We move over here. We're going to hold this guy in place while we do sensor duty. And then I guess we punch something. And then we run away. Run away! Alright. And then up here. Weak spot, armor piercing. The value proposition on weak spot is just not great. Also, killing sensors with the scepter and a scepter and a hand crossbow is going to be a special kind of annoying. Using 2 poisons on that probably was not my my finest moment, but Let's see. I think I can safely come over here and start work on this. 311 on that first one, not bad. That moment when you're punching sensors. How the mighty have fallen. So yeah, so I get all the sensors down to as near to 1 hit point as I possibly can on night 1, and then right at the beginning of night 2, I blow them all out of the water. That's the play. Why does it say we're getting panic right now? It's because of this guy. Okay. Yeah, so I do as on, if I can stabilize on night 1, I do as much as I possibly can on sensors without actually popping them. So then they're ready to go. They're ready to go tomorrow night. Yeah, because they don't regen, which is something that if the game devs wanted to be mean, they would absolutely make them make them regen, not revenge. But luckily for me, at least at the moment, they do not do any such thing. Yeah, so I generally try and get them to sub 100 hit points, and then I just leave them, and that way, right at the beginning of next round, I can just pop them. All right, and I put myself in a bad position here, so that's all good, and then we can just tank this guy endlessly. All right, let's all right, just. All right, this is our first time using turbo, so it seems quite annoying. I don't know that I need to armor up at all. I think I have everything that I need. So turbo, nice feature to have. Not so convinced that it's. I wish it was. I think they could work on the attractiveness of it. 177. I think to be on the safe side, I punch now. Yeah. So breaking them early is quite annoying. So you're at 98. You're at 85. You're at 220. There we go. That's it for that one. Oh my gosh, the lack of movement is painful. 490, so we can hit it with the big one, hit it with the big one, and then a couple punches. One more punch I think is safe. Yeah, all right. And then we get a nice momentum hit here. Okay, that's all good. And then you can't move. I don't think we take any damage here. Oh yeah, we're super safe. Okay. Wait, why can you not move? You have 5 movement points. Excuse me? All right, we'll figure that out in a second. Okay, 66 looks good. Can't use the momentum, which is sad. Can move now, though, which is not sad. But that's all she wrote. End of night 1. Most riveting gameplay you ever did see. You can't poison these, so I think that's about all you get. And then I don't think momentum carries over turn over turn. Appears that that is definitely the case. Yeah, I think they need an anti-stall mechanic to avoid this particular cheese. I think it would be easy enough just to not let you lock a mob in place. There we go. 380. Okay, let me switch over to punches. We can get one more punch in. There we go. I can't help but feel like there are more mist sensors than there normally are. I know it's not the case, but it feels like there are just a whole heck of a lot of mist sensors right now. Yeah, so night 7 of the last game, I made many mistakes, obviously. But I could have recruited someone and chose to build an armor smith and a few other things. And now in hindsight, I feel like maybe that was the turning point for that game. Okay, and then ooh, this will be a nice big hit. Not bad. All right. Everything's done there. Ooh, gardening night. I like the sounds of that. Like, do you get rid of the log piles too while you're at it? God, night 1 could take like hours if you went around and took care of every tree and everything. It's probably smart though. The logs block line of sight just like the trees. Is there a reason you do one versus the other? I guess enemies don't attack trees. Is that a true statement? How much do we have left? 266. Okay, we're safe for one more, and then now we start 104. I'm gonna call that good enough. I don't wanna. Nothing feels worse than accidentally popping one of these and knowing that you're gonna have to work around it later. Okay, yeah. So the enemies spend time attacking the logs, so they're a nice distraction, but the trees are just line of sight killers. That makes a lot of sense. I like that concept. 257, 214. All right. What are you at? 123. I can give you one punch safely, and then oh, that's nice. Okay, spacebar is the hotkey for accelerating the game to hideousness. That'll come in handy. How low did I get this one? 80? Alright, good. 184. Alright, 88 looks good. We're getting pretty close to the final one. 107? I think we can give that one punch. I'm gonna get a little gardening in on your suggestion, Bear, because we are 104, 59, 70, 89, 21, 61, 75, 98, 85, 83, 80. All right, cool. So yeah, I'll do like a round of gardening type stuff just to. Well, it might be a couple rounds just to make sure that I get everything good. But like, yeah, these two. Oh, I don't have line of sight on that. That not die? What? Okay, I got one up here, but I think I can get to that one. Maybe. Here's a dead tree. Alright, we'll get that one there. There are definitely some dead trees over here. There's a dead tree here, but it doesn't... We don't gain anything line of sight-wise from it, so... I don't think we bother with that one. Then we'll come up here, and yeah, there's like one or two over here that need to be done. Yeah, get these two. How do you only have 7 movement right now? Did I already move you? Because that's a tragically small amount of movement. Okay, so we got that. No trees on this side, and we've got rid of all... Oh, I do want to get rid of the rest of these ruins, just because they... I guess enemies attack those, so... They're slightly less useful. Well, they're slightly more useful. Trees are the pinnacle of worthless. Oh. Wait, I'm capped at 7, so okay, that's the issue. I can't use this at the beginning of the turn. That's unfortunate. What am I even coming? This one, there's nothing really to do over there. So I come over here. And there's not really any trees here. All right, I'm going to call that good. Play us out, Joanna. Whew. All right. No, I haven't, Bear. Very, very big fan of Darkest Dungeon-esque games, so I will definitely have to check that out. We will skip the animations. Sweet. That's a nice little quality of life thing. Now I have to remember how... Well, let's see what our night reward is. Are we getting anything sweet? Oh. Oh, these amulets early on, they're so tempting for the extra AP and so harmful to leveling up. I need to think on that for a second. Now, I've forgotten our opening. I feel like our opening is we tear down... What side are things coming from? We tear down a big exposed ruin, but only after we upgrade our 2 houses. We get a big ruin taken care of. And then... I think we go in on houses again, right? Is that the play? I think so. What are we going to do with this night reward? That's probably the Rusty Spear is the play. Yeah. I don't want to hamstring our XP too much. And getting a free weapon it's a free weapon. So we build 1 additional house then. Now you were saying that you had a strat where you you forgo second weapons today, which that feels very punishing in my book. Second weapons I find very important. Now, what does our shop look like? We have an adamantium crossbow, which is pretty good. I've had a lot of good luck with the warp crystal, but the novice magic orb, I think, is going to be our play for our caster. I don't know that that pairs particularly well with someone who it looks like is probably going to be kind of like a melee dude. The warp crystal I like, but I don't think teleportation is just too dang expensive. I don't know how you get into a situation where you can do that. Oh no. I'm tempted to do the house expansion, get it up to 2, tear down another ruin, maybe this one here. But then if I was going to do that, why wouldn't I just do another... I'm tempted to just do another house. I think that's what I'm going to go for. I think I'm going a little too house crazy, but... But let's see. What are we going to do? I do want second weapons for everyone. And we're a little broke for that, but... This mana ring, we were using a lot of mana there. I find helmets are generally, like, exceedingly worthless early game. I'll keep that one, but let's sell those two. So I'm looking at the adamantium crossbow and the novice's magic orb. I think that's what we spend the last of our money on. We do have one remaining worker, so we get that going. Now, we didn't get any gold mines the first night, but I think that's okay. I think ramping workers hard is the better strat right off the bat. I kind of want to get the 36 gold for this, and I think we can do it by just getting rid of some other garbage. Like these worn pants. Do I care? Not really. That's where we start getting into the danger zone. But if we sell all of that, that takes us from 20 to 38. Which gets us one more worker, which I think means we can really pop off next time. And by 36, I meant 38. By 38, I meant 36. But that gets us all of that, and then we can do that. We only have them coming in from one direction, right? Yeah, okay. Now... we did spend a lot of mana on our crossbow friend that we're going to need to get back to, but I also think we've opened up a lot of space, which I'm going to put just one catapult, I think, right here. And then I'm going to save the rest. And we'll be able to blow out the sensors right off the bat. Oh, one weapon is tough. I don't know. I think, I know the weapons that I picked up weren't great, but the second weapon just helps so much with action economy. I already feel them, like, breathing down my neck. All right, let's mean, realistically speaking, right? We can drop down another catapult to kind of close things in. Let's do night 2. Oh yeah, let's do some level ups. Our melee character picks up some physical damage and some more and some crit. I feel like I sleep on crit a little bit, and I need to not. Gonna roll that once. Wow, glad I rolled that. And I'll pick up some damage, some flat damage, and then we get 2 level ups. So I'll go Avid Learner, and Coagulation would be like 40 armor. Back protection is 60, if I can activate it. But I think we'll go with Coagulation, even though it's slightly less. Wish I had seen that blue range damage elsewhere, but pick up a nice crit bump. Damage and roll that once. I'm going to take the XP gain, and I'm still going to take Avid Learner, but I'm going to go to here and move the action point over here, because I think I've offset it reasonably well, so the Crystal Amulet's not going to do too much damage there. And then this is where we wanted to have that. I'm going to grab the movement point and the magic damage. Take the accuracy, but don't think I like it. Yeah, we whiffed pretty hard on this guy. We'll do Thrifty to try and stem some of the magic, some of the bleeding of mana. All right, yeah, let's do one more night before I call it. Actually, yeah, we'll do one more night. All right, so let's see. I want you here because we're going to take out all of these right off the get-go. And in fact, let's start you here so you can get these ones out of the way. And you'll start here. All right, night number 2. Let's see what we're working with. All right, so I think it's, oops, just had to crit just to make me feel bad, didn't you? No, if I move to here, can I maybe get them sorted? Okay, that's probably good enough. Oops, now, if I move to here, can I recognize that if people come in here, this could get pretty ugly, but I'm just gonna hope that doesn't happen. I feel like I'm going deep, and I don't know that that's something that I needed to do so aggressively. We'll get rid of those, and then if I move to here, I think I can probably. Nope. Maybe move to here. Can I just sneak a shot in on that one? Nice. One less sensor. All right. Okay. I think, without question, I went too deep. So I hope that nothing shows up to ruin my fun. But I'm probably gonna get surrounded on this character. Yeah, that's okay. Armor held. It's about as good as one can hope. What is going? Oh, out of range in the wrong direction. Got it. And then we'll move to here and just do that, and then I guess I shouldn't have retreated quite as far as I did. All right. We're gonna need to. This is going to become a problem. Now, I did that hoping that I would get the one shot, and then I could hit him with the charge. You have 84? Right, I'm gonna punch you twice, as unglamorous as that is. That won't even get through much of his armor, but then... And then if I move to here, I can take this guy out, and then get these as isolateds. Okay, yeah, I'm digging Magic Dash for sure. Now, this little corner over here though is a bit of a sticky wicket. Yeah, this guy came in way too fast. I'm so used to the hand crossbow having more shots. Okay, we don't have much going on there. Oh, we got our first elite. Elite Claw with 200 hit points. That's exciting times. I think... What's the play here? I can't charge very far, but I know I need to get them over here. Is there any way that I can... Okay, let's start here, I guess. I feel like I'm doing work over here, although I'm going to take some damage now. That was ill-advised. I guess this guy's going to get in for a hit. I hate the idea of wasting an entire turn to get over here, but we're going to need some help. Yeah, I think I just charge over and I just accept that I'm going to lose a turn. We're burning through mana here. I don't know if that's the play. I think we're okay. We still have the catapults in reserve. I feel like I just saw the dream. Actually, hold on. I think I take one step forward and then I do. That charge attack is extremely worthwhile. As is Sword Blast, although arguably perhaps a little overpriced. Okay, that felt pretty good. Try and get the speedy boys when I have the shot. Ooh, if you step forward one, do you get this guy? What's blocking your line of sight? A couple of trees? All right. Fair enough. Now, over here, I can't help but just feel like this is good for business. Takes a lot of the pressure off. And then I can't quite get back to hit the elite claw, which was what I was hoping I'd be able to do. I was hoping I'd be able to just zip on back over and hit him with just the most giant momentum shot you've ever seen. Yeah, something like that would have been nice, but we'll get it next time. Let's see, and if I move to here, I can axe that dude. Can't help but feel like I'm still having some line of sight issues. Okay. Nobody's coming in. Yeah, we didn't quite... actually, I don't need to do that because I can also just blow that guy up. Alright. Night 2's feeling pretty good. Okay, so let's see. Now, this guy... I can't quite get around. I was hoping I could run over to here and give him another whack. But that'll just have to do. Yep, we got out of harm's way. That kind of worked out perfectly. I mean, we're still sitting pretty with mana on this character, so. So I think that's great. Just to calm things down a little bit, and then I think I'm just gonna try and get the speedy boys sorted out here. Alright, and we are tapped out. Haven't used the catapults yet. I don't know that I will. That's potentially excessive. I probably didn't need to do that. Tokyo Dan, thank you so much for the follow. Sorry, I had to alt tab out because I don't have my multi-monitor setup. But welcome and thank you so much for the for the follow. We're trying to put Apocalypse 4 behind us, and yeah, fingers crossed we make some progress. But stream will be ending somewhat soon. I'm on East Coast of the U.S. time, and as a result, it's getting a little late over here, and I want to get these episodes edited up and on my YouTube so that we can resume the daily uploads that we had going before. So hopefully I can make that happen. What do we want to do here? I don't think it's worth using another Sword Blast. I think we have things relatively under control. I think we can do that. I don't want to go here, so I'm just gonna, even though it's not the best from an action economy perspective, I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna prep up so that we can get things sorted with the sensors. But I am gonna, just so that we don't take too much wall damage. This center area I haven't been able to focus enough on, but that pushes it back sufficiently. But yeah, our melee at this point can handle that. And if I move to here, the point blank shot missing always feels quite unfortunate. Let's get rid of you. I think with isolated targets we'll be able to get this sorted out pretty easily. Alright, and then we'll send our caster on their merry way to take care of some mist sensors. I want to get them all cleared out tonight. Slow those two down. Alright. You still have an action. Alright. A little more run for you. So our sword slinger, who honestly I think probably has sufficient kills at this point. I think the two-handed sword did work, and we didn't use the spear once. So if we're looking for a waste of resources, I think there's a strong argument to be made for the fact that we probably didn't need to invest in a second weapon to go with the two-handed sword. Alright, you can just armor up. We'll get around to you eventually. Run over to here. Oh. Another tree to garden. To borrow Bear's nomenclature. I never had a green thumb, so be very suspicious of my threats of gardening. Okay, we get rid of him. And then that's it for that, and the finale here is going to be a lot faster compared to night one, where there's just so many targets and so much damage you need to sink into them. This is going to be much quicker. Can I get both of them from here? Oh, I didn't get either of these kills? Jeez. What is the world even coming to? No trees. No nothing. We got one more mist sensor down here, and then I think we can call an end to night number 2. Ah, there is a tree here. We'll have that tree shuffle off its mortal coil, and so I think our sword wielder is going to be our number 1 for kills. Yep, I was correct. Only one to get 2 level ups too. All right. So we have a ridiculous number of workers at this point. So let's see if we can parlay that into getting things cleaned up. Ooh, all right. Mithril sword with some skill range sounds really nice, actually. And the great silver axe. Yeah, the mithril sword looks money. All right, well, we had to go with a melee weapon, which means the spear that we didn't use is now going to get sold, but that's not the end of the world. Ooh. A wooden hand crossbow with accuracy isolated. Doesn't really do it for me. Intrigued by the spiked body armor, but let's use some of our folks. So with 8 people, we can do 662. I think that's probably smart. We got it coming from 2 directions at the moment. What are we gonna buy with all of our gold? All right, let's grab one of these first of all. And then we can have one more house. So let's get that and let's upgrade it. And then I'm tempted to do this and rush seer. Actually, I don't think we have just enough for the seer, and we can push back. I think that's our play. Controversial, I know, but I kind of value seer above all else. Let's see how our levels turn out. If it was 2 movement points, I would have probably taken that. All right, game. Game is listening. It was like, what if I give you 3? We took coagulation, so I'll roll that once. We'll take some accuracy, and we have a pretty good momentum build here, so let's do that. And then I think Thrifty is good. We have a lot of mana regen. So I think we could go Crit Master first or Back Protection. Let's go Back Protection to get us a bit of survivability. And Armor Master gives us a movement point. It's a lot of dodge. Can't say I care too much about that, but hard to turn down that much accuracy. We had some misses that really stung a bit. Thrifty, I think, gets us a bit more economy, so I think that's worth it. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're gonna have a pretty mobile squad, it looks like. Ooh, skill range +2. That was a solid shop right there. I think Crit Master. Okay. So we're gonna have one in the middle and one on each side is the way I'm thinking about it right now. Something like this. But that's gonna be for next time. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. Actually, let me stop the recording. I'll see you later, YouTube. But yeah, thank you to everyone who tuned in. It feels good to be back. We will pick this up tomorrow. Well, we won't pick this up tomorrow. We will pick this up. Oh, I haven't figured out my schedule. Stay tuned on Twitch to find out my schedule. But thank you to everyone who swung by. There's always the part of me that was like, I'm gonna have to take a couple of weeks off, and you know, I'm gonna come back and it's gonna be a ghost town. So it was nice, everyone who swung by. Yeah, and I'm gonna be streaming pretty much every night moving forward. Probably starting at 7 p.m. Eastern time and going until nowish, give or take. But yeah, I'm going to go edit some videos real quick and slap them up on the YouTube so that we can get that party rolling again. And for now, Canuck, Stakes, rest of the crew, peace out. Catch y'all later.